welcome back to beautiful Adrian, Michigan for this afternoon's NCAA Division III women's matchup between the visiting Finlandia Lions and your Adrian College Bulldogs. Hello everyone, my name is Alex Herman. Happy to have you join us here on ACTV as well as BCSN as we thank them for helping us out with this afternoon stream. So a couple of extra camera angles here and there as we get set and ready to drop the puck on a fantastic afternoon for our Adrian College Bulldogs. For those of you who don't know, it's senior night this afternoon. You see some of the names hanging down just atop the Bulldog bench. Regan Petrowski, Una Bellin, Lindsay Sorrell, Kaylee Cataret, Jaden Riley, as well as Sophie Goldberg, the seniors for the Bulldogs here at Adrian College. Puck drop, and underway we are as we start things up. Left side wing, a quick shot was shoulder to side. That came off of the stick of Petrowski, was trying to get the scoring started pretty quickly. As we move over to the right side, here's Sorrell. Fires a shot and off the crossbar, and it stayed out. Wow.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can elect.
As racing up ice is Olivia Hodges. Will rim it around. Goldberg will stop it with the goalie paddle as it gets lost under the red. This finds its way up ice. Moved over towards the side. Here's Sorrell down low. Through the crease as it travels horizontally left side. A backhander in the slot, lost in a sea of skates. As picking up there is Lindsay Sorrell. Up top, Corbett. A drop pass for Bellin, circling in the slot. A great save there, rebound loose, and finally it's cleared. Great stop there from Lions goaltender Lainey Pasmenko. Icing is called down. 18:42 remaining in the first period. Pushed up top, Corbett. D-to-D pass, a long shot from up top came from the stick of Catherine Trubin. It's kicked out by Pasmenko. Here's a shot from up top. In the glove and out in just a hurry. Finds its way to the blue line. A quick cycle. Sent back down low. 4 shots already, just about 2 minutes in for the Bulldogs. Finlandia looking to get out of the zone. Here's a backhander that squeaks wide. Finds its way down low. On possession is Basia. A turnover, a fired shot, and up into the netting. Once again, will halt with the whistle. Move back down low. Bulldogs on possession. Long shot intercepted, tipped off of the stick. Bouncing around just for a second. Looking to pick up there is Von Ruden. She pressed against Hodges. Here's Belland in her own zone. A quick D-to-D pass looking to set up the breakout. Stepping with some speed. Maya Roy will receive on the right side. Lofts a puck in, and it bounced just off the ice. As Pasemko will stop once again for the whistle. Here's Anderson, rips a shot. That rattled wide. Right side, Petrowski looking for the far side. Couldn't get it to go. Hoping potentially she was going to catch the inside of the outside post. Cycle back top of the circle. Up at the blue. Riley back to the left. Here's a shot. Kicked out, and the rebound was in between the hash marks. Anderson tried to get a stick on it, but it just escaped the grasp. Here's Petrowski again, looking for the first goal of the afternoon. Here's another shot, and what a save by Pasemko. Riley, walking the blue, will receive back once again. Tees it up, and sticked aside towards the corner by Pasemko. Petrowski with a nifty move of her own. Pushes down low. With it is Anderson. Top of the circle. Fires just wide of the outside post. Long shift for the Bulldogs. Getting off is Tia Lascelles. She's replaced by Allie Hubenschmidt. Here's another shot. Blocker to side. Save Pasemko. Finlandia being overwhelmed at this point. Seemed like the entire first 5 minutes thus far being spent in the offensive zone for the Bulldogs. And for any of you unfamiliar with the result from last night, Bulldogs walking away with a 19-0 win. As Hubenschmidt wired one on, but it hit off of the shin pad. Saw a lot of points from many different Bulldogs last night. And here's a shot. And what a save by Pasemko. Lainey Pasemko absolutely robbed Allie Hubenschmidt. Catch it here on the replay once more. She was all alone in the slot. Got her body just on top of the puck. Great stop from Pasemko. 13 shots in the opening 5 minutes. She's standing strong thus far. Corbett with a soft slap shot. Hit off the shin pad of Eldridge. Right side up to the top of the key. Winding up over the crossbar. Heavy shot from Emma Corbett. Good cycle here. A fired shot on, easily squeezed by the glove. .47 left to go in the first period. Here at Arrington Ice Arena, live on Adrian College Television. There's a quick shot blocked by the shin pad in front. Also have to thank our helping hand today, BCSN, for providing some extra camera angles and a great quality broadcast. Lions finally able to get out of the zone. With it is Basia. Knocked down up top. Lost and neutralized for a second. Danish will pick up. Sends it in, and stopping it is Powers. Gave it up to neutral's ice. He's getting in front of it as a Rudy. Corbett opens up now towards her backhand. Will cycle down low, firing a dead angle shot. And then moved laterally through the crease. Danish. Over. A one-timer kicked out. Saved by Pasemko. Hansen tried to chip it in. Here's a turnover. Von Ruden broke the play up. Circling back, a tipped shot wouldn't go. Once again, a slap shot blocked by Eldridge. A heavy wired shot by Roy. Eldridge with no fear stepping in the lane. Finally, she's able to clear off the high glass and it exits the zone, but Hansen there to stop it before it went any further. Roy to Hansen. A one-touch pass was muffed on. Eldridge gave it up at the blue. Moved up top. Here's Bellin breaking in, kicked out, save Pasemko, a backhander, loose in the crease, and finally it's covered up for the whistle. Flurry of shots, all on top of the blue. You see it here, the first one kicked out, nice save initially. Pasemko couldn't really hold on to the puck for the rebound, but eventually able to get on top of it, diving for the whistle. She followed up with a nice blocker save there. This works over the blue. Skating back is Sorrell. Anderson on her forehand will circle low, looking for the wraparound on top of the paint again. Finally, it's loose. Down goes Pasemko. A fan pass was almost turned over. Sarah Moyer. Here's Petrowski. A shot kicked out. Held in between the legs of Pasemko as she gave an extra shove after the whistle. The puck seems to be finding its way to Reagan Petrowski quite a lot this afternoon. She's one of the seniors for this Bulldog team, one of the 6 seniors that we're celebrating this afternoon. You have to imagine Coach Sean Skelly, you want to get the puck to your seniors so they can all get a touch, see if they can find the back of the net or get a nice assist. Recently celebrated his 100th collegiate win last weekend when the Bulldogs faced Lawrence, had the ability to call that game. .37 in the first. Corbett winds up. Blocked off of a stick. Wrapped around up top. Walking in. A soft pass was broken up. Trubin tried to fan it down low. She goes for the backhander. Looking for the upstairs corner angle. Holding strong on the post there was Pasemko. Corbett over to the right side. Trubin. Ketteret up to the blue, to Trubin. Fires, stick to side, Pasemko. Here's Trubin again, opens up, gives it back to Ketteret. This was kicked aside, Pasemko. Finally, it's held up. Some great action in the O-zone for the Bulldogs thus far. 20 shots in just 10 minutes. They're firing on all cylinders, all angles of the ice. They had a huge result, as we talked about earlier in the broadcast, a 19-0 win over the Finlandia Lions last afternoon. As a hit there sent the helmet flying off of Jocelyn Hudanish. Hopefully she's okay. Didn't bump her head at all on the ice. May need to go off for some repairs. We'll catch it here for a second. Seemingly an innocent hit. It was Cassidy Betcha who came in for the contact. No penalty is going to be called. We'll take the face-off right in front of the Finlandia bench on the neutral ice. This moves back. Here's Roy. Sorrell tried to shake through. It was jackknifed away from her. Long pass up. Good breakout. Here come the Bulldogs. Roy will pick up. Stops and opens up. Leaves it for Sorrell. She'll spin it back down low as it wraps around the left half wall. Back up top, low ride. Van Ruden's shot was blocked. Low ride again. Back pedals for a second. Sometimes you need to go backwards to go forwards. As she'll get a give and go. Makes a nice move. Almost broke towards the net. Roy down low. Her pass was broken up by the stick of Lacroix. Nice backhander. Roy with the slap shot, and the second attempt was kept out. Puck is still loose, and finally it's covered up by Pasemko. Love this passing play from the Bulldogs to really utilize the points. It's hard to find shooting lanes when you're farther out from the net at the blue line, but Adrian doing a great job of figuring out ways to get pucks through. So that slap shot was fanned on and cleared. Likely will get an icing here as this is sent the length of the ice. And that is indeed the call. There's senior netminder Sophie Goldberg. Hasn't seen a shot sent her way yet. We were listening to some of the stats they were listing off during the senior night ceremony just about an hour ago. Has the best stats for a goaltender in Adrian women's college history. And I believe as well, if I'm not mistaken, just a couple games short of setting another impressive record of a word that I can't mention quite just yet. As games still playing on here, we'll talk about it hopefully towards the tail end of the broadcast. That shot was swallowed up. Great save by Pasemko. Emma Corbett, Coach Sean Skelly there. See leading the way on the Bulldog bench. There's a wraparound. Couldn't find a lane there. Some contact onto the red. Lions try and break out, but they're stopped. Here's LaSalle. Shot was blocked and popped up sky high in the air. Petrowski there on the possession. Pokes it forward. Corbett gets it at the right point. Stops and pulls up. She fires. A bouncing puck covered up. Pasemko had it and lost it, but it was a quick whistle that blew the play dead. Corbett's another one of those defensemen that we've been seeing fire the puck quite a lot. And it looked like Crockett may have gotten a piece of it. All right, I apologize. It's Carmen Anderson was in front. May have gotten a piece of it on the tip. It's bounced off the high glass. Petrowski tried to glove it down. Once again, up into the netting. We'll stop just for a second for the whistle. There's Catherine Trubin, junior defenseman from Hamilton, New Jersey. One of your captains there and seniors, Reagan Petrowski as well, number 11. There's Corbett, winds up wide to the glove side. Johnson gets it. A bouncer off the boards, intercepted. Back with it is Corbett. Here's Wolfschlager, races in the slot, fires, kicked out. Great stop once again by Pasemko. Wow, 29 shots in just about 13 minutes of this game. 7:21 left to go in the first. Bulldogs are doing everything that they can here to try and get the scoring opened up. Here's a shot on, hits off the apron, stays out. Back once again to the blue. It's poked away, Eldridge will get it. Quickly the Bulldogs will find their way to the puck and send it back down low. Johnson trying to get it out. Top of the circle, here's a shot. Saved off the chest pad. Once again, Pasemko with the save. Bellin gets it, she wires on. A glove stop, Pasemko. Turned over. Here's Von Ruden on the outside to Wolfschlager. Her shot was blocked. Finlandia doing a great job clogging up the neutral ice. A slap shot. Score! What a shot by Jessica von Ruden. The grad student from Owatonna, Minnesota. That shot was absolutely hammered. We'll see it again. Breaks free just inside and puts it upstairs, goes bar down, and finally the Bulldogs are on the board. 1-0 with 6:25 left to go in the first. That was one hefty shot there as Roy gets it. She puts it on, and it's held up in the glove by Pasemko. So it took 34 shots in just about 14 minutes for the Bulldogs to finally find the back of the net. And it's Jessica von Ruden who'll open up the scoring for the first time in the afternoon. We'll see it again. She just absolutely teed up into that shot, went down on one knee. I mean, picture perfect goal. Nothing more you can do if you're Lainey Pasemko. Hudanish is back to stop it. This is pushed up left side. A crisscross pass. Crockett misplayed it for a second, but gets there in time. She'll leave it for Roy. She winds up, and that was blocked off of the shin pad by Benoit. Circling. Here's Roy. Her shot canceled out. Dofide wrists one on, kept out by Pasemko. Here's a shot. Once again, sticked aside Pasemko. This is moved back down low as we reach the 5-minute mark in the first. Going off the ice is Cataret. Replaced by Hudanish. She stops, puts on the e-brake. Full line change out for the Bulldogs. They had offensive zone presence and somehow able to hold on to the puck for as long as they could. Got 3 new bodies out there. There's Jessica Anderson. Down low, now on the left circle. It's rattled around wide to the blocker side of Pasemko. There's a one-timer, hits off the outside of the post. Not a lot of angle for Hudanish. Lowry wrists one on, and it's kept out once again by Pasemko. Face-off one back, easily by the Bulldogs. Looking to set up shot. There's your shot from way downtown, loose puck! Lindsay Sorrell had the open net, but just fanned on the shot. Here's Sorrell once again. Riley will wait for the pass as she'll receive. Wrists it on wide blocker side. Here come the Lions. 2-on-2 opportunity for them. Still looking for their first shot of the afternoon. This is up top. That shot negated easily. Hit off of a skate. A bouncer finds its way to Hudanish. She breaks in the zone. Winds up. Fires. Score! Jocelyn Hudanish finds the back of the net for the Bulldogs for the second time this afternoon. Pulled the puck off of her own blue. Plenty of time. Pulled up. Wrist shot there. Is able to just barely squeak it by Lainey Pasemko as the Bulldogs finally starting to get the bounces they were looking for. Just a measly 41 shots into the game. This is backhanded back the other way. Icing is waved off. Here's Anderson, left side, in the slot, looking for one, ringing the iron was Petrowski, and she broke the stick on the play. Petrowski, one of those seniors looking for a goal in this afternoon's contest, has had plenty of chances, will continue her quest. She was denied there by the red iron. The piping towards the glove side of Lainey Pasemko. Here's Trubin, opens up, puts that one off the back wall. Here's Trubin again, fires on in between the hashes. It's cleared out of the zone. Good stick play by Samantha Eldridge. Circling back, here's Bellin, has Von Ruden on the wide side, hits her in the slot, and kept out once again. Great save by Pasemko. Two fantastic stops in prime scoring areas. Here's Wolschlager, right side. Can't get it to go. Arm up on the play. We're going to get a penalty. Goldberg will skate off of the ice for the delayed call. And an inside-out move there, almost pulled off by Von Ruden. And the Bulldogs will head to the power play for the first time in the afternoon. It's Cassidy Betcha. We'll have to sit down 2 minutes for the body contact. Not what you want if you're a Finlandia Lion for sure. We'll play on with 1:23 left to go in the first. Maya Roy gives it back to Bellin. Nice swipe play as this finds its way into the slot. Blocked. A rebound is loose, finally covered up. Pasemko with the stop once again. It's crazy to think we're 6 shots away from reaching the 50-shot mark, and we're only in the first 20 minutes of play. The Bulldogs got 106 shots last night after 60 minutes of play. I believe the school record is still being held currently by the men's ACHA Division I team, who put up just a little bit over 110 shots in a game last season. We'll have to get the stat check on that. But at the rate that the Bulldogs are at right now, they might come pretty close and even surpass that. So it'll be interesting to see how this progresses throughout the course of the rest of the game, because there's still 40 minutes of hockey to play. Trubin circles back. There's Lore on the right side. Nice spin move there by Wolschlager. Hits Anderson. Walks through, was broken up. Under 30. Lore fires. Blockered out by Pasemko. Trubin once again from a long shot. Cleared down the other way. Lions will kill off some more time off of their penalty kill. Here's Petrowski again. Pushed back up. Not a lot of time left. Here's Anderson, a backhander wide. Petrowski with a last-second effort, and it squeaked through but stayed out. And that's going to do it for the first 20 minutes of play here at Arrington Ice Arena. The Bulldogs leading 2-0 as they skate into the second period. 46 shots sent the way of Lainey Pasemko. She's only allowed 2. So 44 for 46 after 20 minutes of play. The Finlandia Lions still not registering a shot yet. Both teams back to the benches and into their locker rooms. As here on BCSN and Adrian College TV, we'll return with more NCAA hockey after the break.
As you anxiously await all of the amazing experiences that will define your college years, you stand today, students, on the threshold of one of the most magical times in your life.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, got out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Docking, back in August, I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the event we switched to all online learning. As I type this email now in April, I cannot describe to you the gratitude that my fellow students and I have for Adrian remaining open on campus for the duration of the school year. I wanted to take the time to thank the Adrian College community, the faculty, the staff, for allowing us to have as normal of a year as possible in a world that simply did not want that to happen. I look forward to walking across the stage in May knowing that I was still able to enjoy time with my friends and the Bulldog community during my senior year. All the best, Max Birmingham, class of 2021. Max, you've got to stand up so we can give you a round of applause. For those of us on this stage, today is one of the most exciting days of the year. We love to see the wonder and anticipation in the eyes of our new students, as all of you anxiously await all of the amazing experiences that will define the years ahead.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here at the beautiful Arrington Ice Arena as we get set to drop the puck for period number 2 of this NCAA Division III women's matchup. As we saw 2 goals in the first period being scored for the Bulldogs. It was Jessica Von Ruden assisted by Una Bellin, and also Jocelyn Hudanish assisted by Jessica Anderson. The big story at the moment, Lainey Pasemko seeing 51 shots in the opening 20 minutes of play. It'll be very interesting to see how things progress here. As we drop the puck and we continue play. Here's Belland up the left side. Those of you just joining us here on ACTV have the helping hand of BCSN this afternoon, providing some extra broadcast. This is pushed up top. Hudanish fires on wide. And that one just squeaked wide. Betcha is out of the box. There's another shot. Was kept out. Roy at the blue line will hold on. Fires it towards the right side. Kicks it off of the back plate. Roy winds up. And a driver from the tee box went off of the back glass. There's another shot that just squeaked wide. Did he pass? Hansen, she puts it on, kicked out by Pasemko. Another shot, stick to side. Down low is Anderson, circling the right wing. Roy gives it right back, but the pass was off the mark and went in between her legs. There's Betcha trying to forward it up. He's kept in just momentarily. Petrowski there to pick up. There's Hansen circling over the blue. She's on sides. Down low from a dead angle. Tried to fire a pass in between the hashes, but it was broken up. Losing control was Annika Hansen. She'll connect with the pass to Trubin as she deflects it off of the high glass and down low. Here's Anderson to Trubin. That pinballed around, stayed out. Fanning on the pass was Corbett. Almost lost it over the blue, but keeping it in. Bulldogs continue their pressure. That was blockered aside by Pasemko. A bouncing puck in the air was gloved down, nearing the danger zone. Here's Hubenschmidt, wires one. It was blocked by the body of Arati. Back in time is Corbett. Dofied on the hunt. Near side, tried to feed it over for Hubenschmidt. That shot was wide to the glove side. Trubin up top, stops it in front of the Bulldog bench, almost turned it over. Hodges broke it up, but didn't get the second bounce that she was looking for. As here's a shot, rattled wide. Corbett, a backhander off the outside of the netting. That one wouldn't go. A second try, 2 kick saves, and it's stopped by Pasemko. Oh, Pasemko's playing so strong in this game. Everything being sent her way. Here's Trubin once again. Pulls up and fires, tipped, stick to side Pasemko. Down low left corner. As racing up with speed is Hodges. Tries to break by Corbett, but elects to get the line change instead. Caderet tried to shovel a pass in between the hash marks. Chopped away. As Lowray breaks in with a nice move on her backhand. A drop pass. Here's Anderson. A give and go and receives it back once again. Looking for a lane. Hounds the left side, fires a shot, swallowed up by Pasemko. Just about 4.5 gone with 15:31 left to go in the second period. Bulldogs still leading only by a pair. A little bit different of a result than they saw yesterday. As we mentioned before, they did win 19-0, so the score was quite different up at this point at the game. Draws one back by the Bulldogs. Tied up on the circle. This is lost in the feet, but picked up by Bellin. She's got some speed of her own, decides to drop back to the blue. Riley, Wolschlager, and a save by Pasemko. Circling back is Riley. Long pass couldn't meet the target, but it's turned over. Bellin there to break things up. She makes a nice move, but loses it in between her feet. The Crow sent it to length. There to meet it. Here's Von Ruden. Making some nice moves. Score! Inside, outside, and upstairs. How do you do, Jessica Von Ruden? What great skill from Jessica Von Ruden. Putting on a clinic with the edges there. Inside to the left, inside to the right, back to the left. And fired it home over the blocker side of Lainey Pasemko. The Bulldogs lead 3-0. It was a dead angle shot off of the pad of Pasemko. Once again, blocking another shot. A lofted backhander was set in by Plath. LaSalle will drop at center ice for Petrowski. She trails the right side. Once again, Petrowski down low. One of the seniors for the Bulldogs this afternoon. Looking for her first point of the game. Dropped off for Roy. Blocker to side. The rebound was kept out. A slap shot pass out of the zone and sent the length of the ice. We will get the whistle for the icing. Lions will not be awarded the change. Bulldogs will. I'll get a fresh unit out there. There's Allie Hubenschmidt. Maya Roy, another strong defenseman for this Adrian squad. She winds up. Easy stop there for Pasemko. Finally now the Lions will get their change. Pasemko looking quite loose. We saw her just in front of the door to the ice surface before the start of the second period, jamming out to some tunes being played here at the AIA. This was kept out once again by Pasemko. Have to give her a lot of credit. 67 shots in almost 30 minutes of play. Staying extremely calm for somebody who has absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain. Trying to save as many shots as she can. She's played extremely admirably up to this point and as a fellow netminder myself, you have to tap your stick for her and give her the props that she deserves. Trubin pushed off the puck. Lions able to get it out, but it's quickly put back in. Hubenschmidt looks towards the net, kept out. The rebound again. Squeaked wide. Pasemko didn't know where it went. Trubin will pull up. Here's Dofide, sent across. Chalked up in between the hashes. LaCroix sent on. That one was off the target, so senior netminder Sophie Goldberg still looking for her first shot of the afternoon. 11:58 left to go in the second. This is chopped away. Trubin will receive. Gives it over towards the right side. A bouncing puck on top of the blue. Does not find its way towards the back of the net. As we continue on, 70 shots now is the total for the Bulldogs. In the slot, that one-timer stopped by the skate of Kendi Johnson. Put her body on the line for that one. Nice move made by Lowry, and she rings the iron just off of the outside. As turning with it is Eldridge. Had it chopped away from her. Trubin will keep that in. Cleared the length. Arm up, and we will get the icing. We'll stop with 11:04 left to go in the second period. Once again, we thank you for tuning in here on ACTV. Also, broadcast being provided by our local BCSN. We thank them quite a lot for helping us out with some games here and there. We provide here on ACTV. Alex Herman here on the call as this shot was hammered on, but put wide by Jessica Anderson. She'll walk the right side, looking for a dead angle, and puts it wide. Wolfschlager's in the slot, waiting for the pass. Didn't get it there. Under the red, cycling it. Put back up top. Anderson towards the wide side for Belland. Back for Von Ruden in between the circles. Cleared out of the zone. And Riley will get there to push it back up. Bulldogs back on the offense. Von Ruden pushed off. And that play was broken up by the Lions. Riley needs some speed to get there in time, and she does. This is up the way for Belland. Looking for a lane, puts it on, and it's stopped once again by Pasemko. Bulldog face-off win as things continue on. Petrowski sends it low. Here's Roy, puts it wide. Circling under the red. Here's Anderson, walking, firing, and that one goes wide. Opposite side this time, it's put towards the glove. Hanson will get it in front of the scorer's box. Onside, sends it out. And it's stopped by Pasemko. Couldn't fully control the rebound. There's another chance. Blocked in front of the net before it reached Pasemko. Arwen Sims with the unintentional stop. Bulldogs are all over the possession. This is towards the right side. Roy tried to tee it up, but couldn't get all the muscle she needed. Here's Betcha. Fanned on the shot. Still no shot attempts for the Bulldogs. Petrowski streaking the left. Makes a nice stick handle. Looking towards the net. It's shoulder to side. The rebound kept out by Pasemko. Oh, what a move there by Reagan Petrowski. Doing everything she could to try and find the back twine. Once again, it's Pasemko shutting the door, saying no. As this was lifted into the bench. May have caught Mike Kuruk, coach for the Lions, was unsuspecting the puck to travel near where he was standing on the bench. There's Dofide on the left wing. Drops back. Arm up on the play. Goldberg towards the bench. So be a delayed penalty against Finlandia. Corbett tees up. Might have caught the iron there. A little bit of a redirection. Dofide pushes back. And it's touched up, and finally the whistle will be blown down. And the Bulldogs back to the power play for the second time this afternoon. Was unsuccessful in their first attempt. Tripping call. Catch it here on the replay. Hard for me to see from this angle, but definitely a clear tip. And the Bulldogs will go 5-on-4 for the next 2 minutes. 7:36 left to go in the second. Bellin, a quick shoulder fake and a glove stop and out of the netting by Pasemko. Roy faked the slap shot, now in the slot. Kept in. Here's Bellin, dropped back for Von Ruden. Circles the top. A one-timer. That was just barely put wide. There might have been a tip on the play. Roy will have to get there in time to keep it in, and she does, bouncing it off the boards. This is through the slot, and they score! A power play goal, and the Bulldogs lead even further. It's Tia LaSalle. Threw an awkward shot off of the back of the pad of Pasemko. Was not suspecting the pass and just barely redirected off the outside of the post over the red, and the Bulldogs now lead by 4. Here's another chance for Riley as we're back to even strength. That muscled shot put off of the target came from Anderson at the right blue. Nice play by Lowry to shake through. She looks towards the net. Not where she wanted to put it. Another shot that was blocked, and then the second attempt hit off the outside of the netting. Inside the slot, stepping off. Here's Riley. Could have taken the shot, but trying to make the unselfish play, push the pass to Anderson. Lowray wrists one on. It was deflected wide. Down low in the corner. Circling with it is Roy. A quick pass and spinning off is Anderson. That shot muscled on. The rebound kept out. Here's another chance. Loose on the top of the paint. And finally we'll get the whistle. There's a hard shot sent wide, and they score! 5-0 Bulldogs. I don't know who it was on the initial shot. I was just catching my notes, but it's Carmen Anderson who's going to lead the handshake line. We'll catch it here on the replay. It was Petrowski took the initial shot. And with the rebound on top of the crease, Anderson will put it home. And finally, a point for one of the senior captains, Reagan Petrowski. She'll receive down Main Street, looking towards the net. The shot was blocked. 15 minutes just about gone in the second period. In between the hashes, Bulldogs still staying in their offensive zone. This was stick to side. The rebound is loose, and diving to keep it out is Lainey Pasemko. Great stop there from Lainey Pasemko, doing anything and everything that she can to keep things as even as possible. She's done an extremely admirable job, as we've highlighted quite many times so far in the game. Hubenschmidt connects with Cataret. Wired on, and Pasemko lost the puck. She made the save. There's Trubin. Pushed wide. Looking for the one-timer in front. It was broken up. Once again, Hubenschmidt losing an edge. Ice is slippery. Roy to Trubin. Fires, kicked out. Pasemko. That shot was taken. Didn't hear it bounce off of anything, but I believe it stayed out by the netting. Roy scores! Maya Roy extends the lead to 6. Oh, what a shot from the blue line. Gets it back right up top, opens up, sees she has the lane, recognizes the space and time, and she'll find the back of the net for the Bulldogs' 6th goal of the afternoon. Maya Roy, the junior defenseman from Clarkston, Michigan, staying in her home state for her collegiate career. Not too far away from Adrian. As a backhander in front, stayed out off of the stick of Von Ruden. Blocker save kept out by Pasemko. This is put wide. Pasemko might have gotten a piece of it, but I don't know if she did. There was no sound off of the stick or the padding. Riley, a slap shot. Broken up by skates, clogging up the center lane. There's Wolfschlager. Puts it in the chest, eaten up by Pasemko. Anderson, DDD pass for Riley. Gives it back. Anderson, a slap shot. Hit hard off of low range. She went down in some pain. Don't know where she caught that. It seemed like she ate the shot pretty difficultly. She staggers off in a considerable amount of pain. See it here. Slap shot taken. Oh, and right off of the inside. That one's going to hurt a lot. Luckily, we have some padding there, and seems to be okay. Soaked that shot. That one's definitely going to sting a little bit. Anderson puts it in the middle. Spinning is Hudanish. A shoulder stop by Pasemko. This is wide towards the right side. Pushed up for Riley. Given to Anderson. This one's on net. And held up by the chest of Pasemko once again. 1:48 left to go here in the second period. Lainey Pasemko, the star of the afternoon for the Finlandia Lions. Done an excellent job. Has seen 91 shots in almost 40 minutes of play. Only allowed 6 up at until this point. Bulldogs doing just such a great job of establishing the offensive zone pressure. Cycling the puck as best as they can. As this shot taken was blocked. We see some of the Adrian College synchronized skaters there in the right corner. This one's moved over up to the top of the key. Sent in the slot and broken up by the stick of Lacroix. Here's Petrowski. Towards the right side and a save. Pasemko. Pasemko making some repairs before puck is dropped. We continue play with under 60 to go. Here's Belland. Lost control of it, but gets it back. Over to Avalone. Excuse me, that was Corbett. It was a shot from the white side. And blockered aside once again by Pasemko. Belland up top. Now towards the left side. This was tipped wide. Hounding around, Wolfschlager fires on. It was coughed up in the slot. Not a lot of time left for the Bulldogs as that shot was blocked. Eldridge couldn't reach the net. And the Bulldogs will end the second without allowing a shot through 40 minutes of play. Just an unbelievable feat. Bulldogs doing everything that they can, and Finlandia just being very much overwhelmed at this point. 92 shots sent the way of Lainey Pasemko, who will certainly need a refill on the water bottle and catch her breath. As here on ACTV and BCSN, we'll skate into the third period. Bulldogs up 6-0. As we'll return with more NCAA coverage after the break.
as you anxiously await all of the amazing experiences that will define your college years. You stand today, students, on the threshold of one of the most magical times in your life.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, got out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Docking, back in August, I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the event we switched to all online learning. As I type this email now in April, I cannot describe to you the gratitude that my fellow students and I have for Adrian remaining open on campus for the duration of the school year. I wanted to take the time to thank the Adrian College community, the faculty, the staff, for allowing us to have as normal of a year as possible in a world that simply did not want that to happen. I look forward to walking across the stage in May knowing that I was still able to enjoy time with my friends and the Bulldog community during my senior year. All the best, Max Birmingham, class of 2021. Max, you've got to stand up so we can give you a round of applause. For those of us on this stage, today is one of the most exciting days of the year. We love to see the wonder and anticipation in the eyes of our new students, as all of you anxiously await all of the amazing experiences that will define the years ahead.
Arrington Ice Arena. It's senior night for the Bulldogs as they skate into the start of the third period up 6-0 against the visiting Finlandia University Lions. Hello everyone, welcome back to ACTV. My name is Alex Herman. Happy to have you rejoin us here. Stream also being provided by our local BCSN for our replay and extra camera angles this afternoon. So a more busy period for the Bulldogs, as starting the second frame, they were only up 2-0 and then found the back of the net 4 more times additionally after 40 minutes of play. Jessica Von Ruden gets her second. Tia Lascelles, Carmen Anderson, and Maya Roy all notching off a tally in the goal column for the Bulldogs. And we are underway once again here at the AIA. 93-0 is the shots against Finlandia as they will make a goaltending change. It's Lainey Pasemko out. And now minding the crease, it's Larkin Ripley. So Pasemko, there you see again on your screen, going 87 for 93 on the afternoon, doing an absolutely fantastic job in her blue goal crease. And there you see Ripley entering the net. The Bulldogs put up 106 shots last night after their 19-0 win, and there's another goal just 30 seconds in. We'll talk about the stat right after this. And it's Jaden Riley leading the handshake line, one of the seniors being celebrated. And this afternoon for senior night, we'll get the goal there. An easy tap in for her. Puts home the deflection, and the Bulldogs now lead by a touchdown. It's 7-0. 19:24 left to go in the third period. As we were saying earlier, 106 shots were put on for the Bulldogs last night. So the Lions 6. Finlandia has yet to register a shot through 40 minutes of play and counting. Now 41 minutes as we reach the 19-minute flat mark. Sophie Goldberg getting her first touch on the puck. We'll play that up the left side. The Bulldogs set the record last night as Petrowski shakes in, diving to the ice, trying to make a nice move, and likely only a few shots shy of breaking that record on the consecutive night. As there's the 96th shot. They are 10 away from tying their own set record and then potentially breaking it. So we might see history being made once again here at Arrington Ice Arena for the second night in a row. As this is moved back towards the left side. A quick pass down low, circling it over. That shot not catching a body. Here's Trubin, fires, score! It's 8-0. Catherine Trubin, her first goal of the afternoon. This was absolutely hemmed home. Went straight upstairs. We'll see if that'll count as a shot, and I don't think it will. It was one off the face-off, and then Goldberg touched up. Eight to nothing is the score here at Arrington. You see in the corner some of the men's ACHA Division I players starting to get set and warmed up for their evening contest, starting the weekend series against Stony Brook University, making the long trip out from Long Island. You can catch that game right here on ACTV tonight at 7 o'clock. I'll be on the call with my color commentating partner, Calvin Keys, bring you the action. There was Una Bellin just a moment ago. Wears an A on her sweater, another one of the seniors we love to highlight here this afternoon. Wolfschlager will spin around and put it back up top. This shot fired on, deflected wide. Von Ruden to Wolfschlager, had it poked away. Corbett, a stick handle now on the backhand, shoveled wide. Looked like caught the piece of Sarah Parker as it was being released towards the net. Here's Corbett to Wolfschlager. Back the other way. Circle down low off the end wall. Stopping, we're 2 away from the triple-digit mark. In the slot and off the target. So the Bulldogs will have to race back and continue on. Here's Von Ruden down the right side to Sorrell, putting that way in the uprights. As we'll stop for the whistle with 16:15 left to go in the third period. There's Lindsay Sorrell, another one of our great seniors. Zoe Lowry. See the shot up top there. Some of the parents sitting in the Wow Cafe, fans alike, can purchase season tickets for the men's and women's NCAA teams. Get the opportunity to sit in arguably the best seat in the house. Food and drinks provided as well as a one-timer sticked aside by Ripley. One away from triple digits again. Shot was taken, blocked, and gloved away by Sims. Lowry, a one-timer, and there it is. Once again, the shot clock will reset to 0 as it doesn't account for 3-digit shot games. And the Bulldogs have reached 100 shots for the second time in 2 days. Hudanish had her shot blocked. Down low is Sorrell. Circles around. Drop for Riley. And picking it up, Hudanish once again. Looking towards the net, fires on, but it's wide. A nice move there, a backhander, couldn't reach the target. And that second attempt was blocked by a stick in front. Here's Hudanish again. Move the other way, a shot on. Blocked aside. Riley, down low under the red. Circles the dots. This shot was one-timed, once again off the target. This one blocked by the skates of Benoit. Looking for the wraparound was Hudanish. The Bulldogs will lose control. They'll have to skate back in their own zone to regain the puck. It's Meyer who will bounce it off. This is over for Petrowski in the slot. Shot on, glove aside. Petrowski scores! Finally! After a long-awaited quest, Reagan Petrowski, another senior, finds the back of the net, and the Bulldogs are up by 9. Shot taken from the slot, and the rebound fired home. Petrowski with the great pickup on the top of the crease. Here's Anderson towards the left side, circles low. Cycle ensuing for Adrian. Stopping and pushing it to Roy. Sent on, looking for the tip, put wide. This was tipped out of the zone. Here's Betcha. Could not get the shot off. She tripped up Roy, but there's no call. Anderson, a nifty move, shakes free. Looks on the left side, fires it through the slot, but it's broken up before anybody could get there and get on possession for Adrian. Petrowski will spin off. On her forehand, left-handed shot. Blocked in front by the shin pad of Arauti. Roy, a shimmy shake, moves in, backhand. That one was wide again. Petrowski with a nice stick lift to keep things in. Here's Trubin, feeds it over, but it was in the skates of Roy. Hubenschmidt, fanned on her attempt. Petrowski down low once again, puts it in the middle. Scramble, and it's tipped out of the way. Roy connects with Trubin on the near side. She breaks in onside. Hubenschmidt back down low. That shot negated on the attempt. Dofide trying to put it through. Corbett will get it. Good edge work, puts a shot on, but it pinballed off of a pair of skates. Cataret to Corbett. A bouncer stopped and kept out by Ripley. You see Larkin Ripley getting the nod for the third period of this afternoon's contest. It was Lainey Pasemko, who had seen 93 shots through 40 minutes of play, stopping 87 of them. Not an easy thing to do. A .935 save percentage for Pasemko on the afternoon, something you certainly have to applaud and recognize for some great goaltending. Things settle down low in the near side corner. It stopped for a second. Lions finally in their own zone. Lost control of it there as Bulldogs will come back on the attack. Here's Belland. Moves wide, and a shoulder save made by Ripley. Pushed up top. One too many stick handles, but Corbett will get it back. She sent the shot on, looking for the tip there was Von Ruden. This one pushed wide as it rattles around the half wall and spins out of the zone. Here's Hudanish. Will put it on. Shot saved by Ripley.
For all Adrian College athletic information, please visit the official website at www.
Stop there. Larkin Ripley, great speed coming down the wing by Hudanish. Just fanned on it. Couldn't get all the muscle that she needed to put it home, but Ripley standing strong, holding her angle well. Riley to Sorrell. Shot was blocked. Plath taken down. There's going to be an arm up on the play, and the Lions will go to the power play for the first time this afternoon. Libby Plath was racing down the ice all alone. We'll see it here. Had some time and space. Taken down by Jaden Riley. She'll sit down 2 minutes for a hooking call and a 5-on-4 for the Finlandia Lions. Face off one back towards the possession of the Bulldogs. Anderson will circle it around, and it's tipped out of the zone. Here come the Lions. Hodges goes down the left, and the first shot of the afternoon stopped by Sophie Goldberg. As the Lions cheering on the bench, certainly excited that they've registered their first shot this afternoon. Goldberg with the easy save. Shots 104-1. Moved around. Sims tries to put it in. It's lost in the skates, swiping for it and getting it out. Great stick play there was Hansen. This is turned over. Potentially a short-handed bid. Here's Belland. Stops at the dot. Pulls up and puts it a little too high over the bar. Here's Von Ruden. Finds its way over to Hansen as this is put up into the netting. As we'll stop for the whistle with 8:58 left to go in the third period of regulation on senior night here at Arrington Ice Arena. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Alex Herman. Happy to have you all tuning in here live on ACTV, also provided by BCSN to help us out here with this afternoon's broadcast. We hope you're all doing well from wherever you may be watching from. Roy with Trubin will send it down low for Wolschlager. Back to Trubin, pulls up Wolschlager. Now to Roy, looking for a lane, fires on. Swallowed up, and a great stop by Ripley. Face-off dropped. Time beginning to expire on the penalty kill for the Bulldogs, but it's almost seemed like a power play at this point. They've spent a considerable amount of time in their own zone. They're still down by one skater, 5-on-4 for the next 7 seconds. It's Jaden Riley who will exit the box just about now as we're back at even strength. Here's Anderson. Stops and pulls up. Wolschlager on the backhand. On top of the circles. No shot taken there. Here's Roy. Stopping and firing on. That was too high, hit off the back end glass. Crockett gets it right back. And that shot put horizontally through the blue paint, but it stays out. This is moved over once again. Petrowski in the feet in prime scoring area. Picking up is Eldridge. Here's Roy to LaSalle. Quick ups for Petrowski. Makes a nice move and was stopped on the backhander before she could let it go. Corbett to Hansen. Stopped once again. Getting in the way of it was Eldridge. Hansen finds its way to Petrowski. Now to Corbett. Wide to the blocker side. That shakes around. This is in the slot. Dofied with a shot, and it's kept out. The second attempt, that one's loose, and it wouldn't go. The Bulldogs have tied their record for shots with 106. Need one more to beat it, and there it is, setting a new school record on the back-to-back night. 107 shots. They did it at 106 last night, and they're up by one with 6:08 left to go in the third period. Here's Betcha. Shakes her way through. Pushes it to the left side corner. It's tied up and then pushed back up top. Hall tried to fire a shot, but it was blocked. Coming the other way, here's Ketterett. Fires on, stopped by Riley. Excuse me, by Ripley. Confused myself with the R's there. There's Coach Sean Skelly commanding the bench for the Bulldogs here of Adrian College. One of those coaches great to talk to off the ice, so knowledgeable in the game, has a lot of experience, even played here at Adrian College for a number of years with the men's head coach. That is Adam Krug. As this shot put over, Dofide scores. Double digits in the score column for the Bulldogs as they now lead 10-0 with 5:21 left to go in the third. Great passing play there. A give and go on the wide side. It's Dofide who will net it home. A turnover on the blue. Danish will pick up.
Assisting on the goal, number 9, Kayla Ketterett, and number 24, Annika Hansen. Time of the goal, 14:39 of the third period.
Here's Lowry up top at the right wing. Winding up, taking a hard one, hitting the end glass. Came off the stick of Jessica Anderson. Cassidy Betcha had that stripped away from her. This is dumped in, came off of the stick. Cassidy Betcha once again, she'll get the change. Some fresh legs out for the Lions. Turnover. Lost in the skates, but then picked up. Breaking free was Hudanish. Excuse me, that was Anderson. Not too much time left here, left to go in the third. This shot was taken and put home by Von Ruden. (11-0) is the extended lead for the Bulldogs. It's a hat trick for Jessica Von Ruden. A snipe from the left side. The right-handed shot, Jessica Von Ruden. Here's Von Ruden once again, breaking free and opens up. Circles the wing and looks back towards the net. Skating backwards, let that pass go. With it is Wolfschlager. Towards the net, sticked aside by Ripley. Wolfschlager, a nice drop pass through her legs. The play was broken up. The shot sent on. Knocked off the side wall. Icing is waved off. Goldberg will touch up. Even though she didn't have to, decided to make the play instead. Here's Roy, fires, and that one just put wide. This is left over for Sorrell. Lost control of it. But quickly, Bulldogs back on it. Up top, a slap shot, kept out. Nice save by Ripley. 116 shots now. I believe that will tie the school record from our knowledge up here in the booth. The only other team to do that would be the men's ACHA Division I team here at Adrian College, who have now been surpassed for the most shots in a game from the Bulldogs women's NCAA team. 117 shots, a new school record, as Petrowski hammers one, but it was kept out. There's another shot, stopped by the pad, would not go. All around great afternoon for the Lady Bulldogs, as we're under 60 to play in the third period here on senior night. Lowry gets it back. Sorrell in and out of the glove, stopped by Ripley. Back up top is Petrowski. Sends it on, trying to tip it was Carteret, but didn't have enough space. Bellin will get it on the far side. Shakes through, making a nice move. A one-timer sent on. Riley almost got the tip. Petrowski. That one-timer sticked aside, kept out by Ripley. And with that, Petrowski will skate back as time will expire here on senior night. Sophie Goldberg with the shutout. And the Bulldogs sweep the weekend. What a great showing from the Adrian College Bulldogs, showing their dominance in this division of the women's NCAA Division III as they top the visiting Finlandia University Lions 11-0, outshooting them 121-1. And with that, we thank you all for tuning in here on ACTV. Also as well, the upcoming schedule for the Bulldogs. They're away next weekend at Lake Forest. They'll circle the center face-off dot, giving the stick taps to the parents and fans who show out for these games. Love to see it. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, here on ACTV as well as BCSN, my name is Alex Herman. We thank you for tuning in to today's coverage of this women's NCAA Division III matchup. We hope to see you at 7 o'clock tonight as the men's ACHA Division I team takes on Stony Brook University. Hope to see you there, and we bid you a good afternoon.
On Tuesday, April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Docking, back in August I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of love spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the event we switched to all online learning. As I type this email now in April, I cannot describe to you the gratitude that my fellow students and I have for Adrian remaining open on campus for the duration of the school year. I wanted to take the time to thank the Adrian College community, the faculty, the staff, for allowing us to have as normal of a year as possible in a world that simply did not want that to happen. I look forward to walking across the stage in May knowing that I was still able to enjoy time with my friends and the Bulldog community during my senior year. All the best, Max Birmingham, class of 2021. Max, you've got to stand up so we can give you a round of applause. For those of us on this stage, today is one of the most exciting days of the year. We love to see the wonder and anticipation in the eyes of our new students, as all of you anxiously await all of the amazing experiences that will define the years ahead.